I see what ho, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bert here.
Yes.
Yes, fellows, and I say we are now here in Battlefield 4, but not so much to play the game as to actually tell you all about a rather exciting new update coming soon to the game that promises to fix many long-standing problems.
We most certainly are, chap. Yes, indeed. Apparently there's a rather big and exciting, as you say, update coming in September for Battlefield 4.
That's right, old boy, and you won't mind if I just blast some chaps there like this. Oh my word, he's dying.
Oh, well done.
Yes, okay.
There's one there.
Yes, it's my squad mate, old chap, don't worry.
Yeah.
Now, Bertie, would you be so kind, old boy, while I'm getting killed here, to just tell us what the details of the update are?
Oh, be more than happy. Yes. You see, they're going to improve various game modes, including Rush, Obliteration, Obliteration Competitive, Capture the Flag, and Carrier Assault.
I see, old boy, so some of them perhaps less... Oh, I say, there we go. Some of them perhaps less...
That's not supposed to happen.
No, it's not. The less played game modes like the ones Bertie mentioned will indeed be getting some attention, it seems, whereas it appears they're going to be leaving Conquest Large and Conquest Alone, which are, of course, two of the most popular modes.
Yes, so they're going to be having a look at all those. But something rather big is the visual recoil change they're going to make.
Really?
Yes, now if using close and medium range optics, the reticules won't move with the gun anymore, but bullets spread and drop are still present. Now this will make it easier to hit people, although perhaps less realistic.
Well, that's quite a major change, I think, of course. Actually, adjusting the mechanics of the scopes at close and medium range. There's one up there, old boy. Because, of course, beforehand, you see, your scope would move with the gun, whereas, of course, now it's not actually going to do that, so perhaps it might make aiming a little bit easier, although slightly less authentic, I think.
Yes, it may feel a bit less authentic, but perhaps more fun to play and more accurate, etc.
Well, indeed, if you can perhaps hit your targets better, because a lot of people, of course, have had trouble in this game with various factors, although I'm sure we'll cover that in just a moment.
Well, you're supposed to get better at the game.
Well, you are, old boy, yes.
Why?
Next point, I say.
Yes, now they have said they will change soldier movement. Essentially, it appears soldiers will be faster, so you can run away from people easier, escape from when people are shooting you, and things like that.
I see, old boy. So, of course, as you can see, this is our current running speed here. It's sort of a leisurely old stroll, I say, whereas apparently in the new update, it's going to be faster, meaning, of course, as Bertie just said, you can escape firefights, you can get away from bad chaps that are shooting at you, etc., and so forth.
Yeah. So you won't need guns, you can just run it, you can just leg it.
No, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog, old chap. No. Of course, another factor there, I see, there's a chap, let's get him, shall we? There we are.
Shoot him.
Come back, this moment, I say.
Yes.
Right,
okay.
Never mind.
What happened there?
I don't know, old chap.
Never
But
mind.
anyway, it seems, fellows, that, as Bertie just said, you'll be able to escape firefights like that one if you're swimming in the sea, and, of course, run away from getting shot, whereas right now it's rather difficult to do that.
Yes, in that case you'd have swum faster.
Perhaps, old boy, as I'm not sure. What else do we have, old boy?
Well, now, there will be new HUD options to remove some of the clutter on the screen in-game.
Really?
Although, personally, I think the HUD is fine.
Well, so do I, old boy. They say they're going to allow you to turn on and off certain parts of the HUD in this game, although if you look at the HUD, I mean, it's not really too bad.
Well, it's not too bad, I don't think, but they're going to change it, so perhaps it will be better.
Well, you've got a map there, you've got the indicators for your various functions on the gun at the bottom, you have the health and the ammo at the bottom right, and of course the chat and the kill counters at the top part of the screen.
Yes.
I don't really think it's too bad, to be honest, and our team's going to lose, you know, they are.
No, they're not. No, they can't. Not what we're showing them. They'll have to win.
Yes, I know, old boy.
Just to see they're good players and everything.
I wouldn't say that, old boy, but indeed, there you are, fellows. You're going to be able to, it seems, get a bit of the old customization going on your HUD. Ooh, I think I'll just duck here, actually, and thereby reduce some of the on-screen clutter if you think it's a bit too much at the moment.
Yes.
What else do we have, old boy?
We've done that now. We're going on to the next bit now.
Go on, then.
Right,
Be my guest.
Yes, now, for medics using the Assault Class's defibrillator,
Yes.
the revive mechanic will be greatly improved because they're adding a fully charged indicator sound and an on-screen indication of the revive time.
Are they really,
Yes.
old boy? So apparently, of course, the Assault Class beforehand, it was rather tough to revive people and pick them off the floor because indeed, you know, it doesn't actually show you how long you have to go until the poor chap's been revived.
Yes. Now, they're also going to fix where the bodies are.
Really?
Yes, because sometimes dead soldiers are actually in a different place to where they see them on your screen. You see, it's rather confusing.
That is very true, old chap. Of course, sometimes you're trying to revive someone, and of course you think you've got them, but actually the body's half a mile away. So, of course, you don't revive them at all. They end up just dying, as it were. I'm going to get sniped here. My word. Yes.
You're reviving a piece of sand.
Yes.
Or a crab or something.
A crab, that's right.
You're making him better. You feel good.
Yes, but meanwhile your teammates died. It's rather a shame. Never mind. But yes.
You have to cut all these pieces out.
I'll cut all the deaths out, of course. Yes, old boy. I always do that.
Good.
My word, this is a very close game, I must say. Just 10 tickets in here, fellows. But indeed, that of course will be good news to many users of the Assault Class and perhaps give you a much easier time reviving. I understand there's also going to be, apparently, some sort of mechanic whereby it'll tell you when the pedals are fully charged.
No, wonderful, yes, right.
So therefore, you'll know if you have a full revive in your, well, equipment bag, as it were.
Yes. I think we're the only ones that actually do it while we're playing the game.
Are we really?
Yes, I'm sure all the rest of them, I'm sure they just do the game and then record it afterwards.
Are they like pro soldiers who do montages?
Oh, we're super pro, we are.
Yes, we are. We are really, fellows. And someone's going to shoot me, okay?
Yes.
Right, to the next point, don't mind.
Yes, now they're buffing and nerfing certain vehicles, although they haven't said exactly which ones. The jet may be nerfed a little, perhaps.
Yes.
Entirely new flight mechanics are rumoured for it, along with the Little Bird scout helicopter, which perhaps is in dire need of a nerf.
Well, I think it might be. The Little Bird, of course, is rather direly overpowered, if you ask me. With 2 engineers on board there, it's quite unstoppable, even with Stinger missile launchers. So perhaps that's an area they might look at. I see taxi! Get over here, man!
Yes, come on,
please!
Yes, that's it.
Yes, but there you are, fellows, of course. I think we've won the round. By Geordie Towers, I say!
Yes, you see, didn't I say?
Very close round indeed.
Yes.
Or is it, old chap? This is very close. But perhaps indeed... Yes, there we go. Good show. Well, my word, here we are on a round of Nancha strike, fellows. Let's play engineer on the boat, shall we?
Engineer on the boat,
That'll do a good job. There we are. Okay, fellows, so do carry on, Bertie. Oh, that's right. We were talking, of course, about the Little Bird, perhaps in line for a nerf, and possibly also jets. Meanwhile, I've got the straw, never mind. Of course, other vehicles, meanwhile, make it a buff. We'll just have to wait and see what the DICE team come up with.
Yes, they're also rebalancing weapons. So,
really?
Yes, so the tiers of power may change.
I see.
Yes, now the AWS may no longer be the best support class, LMG.
Ah.
Indeed, now the Bulldog might get nerfed, etc., and so forth.
Well, that's right, of course. Many people are currently using the Bulldog because it is a very powerful weapon for the assault class, and indeed the AWS is famously the best LMG. But they have said apparently they're looking at maintaining consistent time to kill, which might be code speak for their perhaps nerfing and buffing some weapons accordingly.
Most certainly. Now, lastly and importantly, they are claiming to be fixing the netcode.
The netcode?
Yes, the naughty netcode.
Naughty netcode?
The naughty netcode, yes. Meaning, hopefully, no more kills behind cover, firing 100 million shots and not killing people, or dying in one bullet from a soldier 1,000 miles away who's holding a 2-2 pistol with a short barrel.
Yes, exactly. I think that sounds quite nice.
Yes.
Well, of course, indeed, many players have long complained about netcode in this game and said, oh, absolutely no good at all. The netcode's awful, we can't hit a thing, and we're always getting killed behind 5 miles of concrete, etc., and so forth. And indeed, to some extent, it is true.
Yes, but the thing is, if they fix that, what will they do with all the excuses why they're losing?
Well, exactly. That's a good question.
Because that was one of the favourite ones, wasn't it?
Yes, I think I'll just repair this boat, shall I, before we all die?
You meant that,
well,
yes.
Of course, in the last round, you may have seen I was actually getting killed quite a lot of times under, I think, some suspicious circumstances, old chap.
Oh, yes, we were rubbing our chins.
Very much.
And this sort of thing, yes.
We were rubbing our chins, and I'm sure I shot at least 15 people 10,000 times and didn't die, you know.
Yes, so they're going to fix that now, so that all pro players will quickly come to the top and there'll be no more excuses.
Ah, yes, indeed. That's what we'd like to hear, old chap. I say we've just been shot. Never mind.
We'll add the netcode thing.
Netcode?
That's all he was.
You bloody cheating netcode cat, I say.
Yes, stop it, come back.
Come back here. My word, there you are, videos. This update then, videos, may of course buff some things and nerf others whilst generally fixing the game, although it has to be seen, I must say, whether or not DICE will actually come through in this instance, or whether it's all just talk.
Most certainly, so you better get ready to new environments and new ways of feeling and doing things, I suppose.
Well, indeed, my word, look at that netcode, old chap. Johnny, netcode.
Look down the netcode over there.
What's that netcode? Get back here.
Netcoding's fine. Oh, got it. Thank goodness.
The netcode judgment got it, I say.
Yes, it did. Right, here I go. Right, now, where's the enemy? Where's those netcoding swines? I'll check them.
No, I don't know where they are, old chap.
Yes, I'll find them.
They seem too wise, old chap.
You see, found one, you see, that lousy swine. It's all their fault. It's not me, it's the netcoding.